And today I have a really fun and exciting video for you guys. I'm so excited to finally be sitting down and filming this for you because I've been wanting to for many weeks. So I'm still not 100% sure as to what exactly I'm going to call this, but pretty much this is going to be like my favorite Disney princess in a nail polish collection. I'm going to show you guys a nail polish assortment that I have gathered from my collection that I think represent my favorite Disney princess, which is Snow White. And yes, I have a doll. Don't judge me. I only have 4 Barbie dolls, but you're gonna be seeing 2 of them today. And I pretty much just keep them as a reminder of my childhood. This is a collab with the amazing and wonderful, and if you're not watching her videos, you need to go and subscribe to her right now. Like, I'm not even kidding you. The amazing Bonita Juanita. She has an amazing freaking nail polish channel. I'm still holding the Barbie doll up like this. Whatever. She has an absolutely amazing channel. I love her videos. I love her personality. I love her spunk. She's so passionate about everything that she talks about, and she just makes great videos. So go check out her channel, and if you want to see her collection, because her favorite Disney princess I also have a doll for. I feel so silly. So yeah, if you want to see the collection that I created for Miss Snow White here, then definitely, you know, stay tuned. And if you want to see one for Jasmine, because she is the most amazingly gorgeous, she's one of my favorites too, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have a Barbie doll of her. But she's amazing. Go check out Juanita's channel. I'll have it like linked somewhere around here. I'll have a picture of Juanita, and I'll have her channel or video or something. I'll have it linked right here, I promise. But yeah, anyways, this is gonna be so much fun. We came up with this idea because Walgreens was doing like those Disney princess collections, you know? Usually like Orly, but Elf was putting out products, and Orly, like the Color Blast lines, was putting out some products for those. But we kind of just felt like they kind of like sucked. Like they could have done so many things better for these collections. They could have had so, like, not only better quality in the polishes, but I just feel like they didn't pick the right colors. I don't know, and maybe that's just our opinion, but we were talking about this and we were like, we should create a collection for them. So that's what we did. We created a collection. If you want to see Jasmine's nail polish collection, then check out Juanita's channel, and if you want to see Snow White, stay tuned. And I'm going to stop blabbing, and I'm going to get into the polish. Actually, really quick, let me show you what I'm wearing. I'm going to show you what I'm wearing on my nails in a little bit, because it is one of the polishes that I'm going to be talking about. But on my lips is like the most amazing. I tried to look like Snow White a little bit for this video. So I'm wearing this intense red lip lacquer. This is one of the Rimmel London Show Off lip lacquers in the shade Big Bang. I love this color so much. This is like a bright, fiery tomato red. It's super I really love the color payoff. It's not typically my favorite like feeling. Like, it's kind of a little bit lip glossy on my lips. Not too bad at all, but it's just a little bit on the lip glossy side. But I just wanted that punchy color. You know, what is it they say about Snow White? It's like hair black as ebony, skin white as snow, lips red as a rose, I think. So I tried to go with the red rose lips. Anyways, this is like getting so weird. I just get so excited about Snow White. And then I won't normally do things like this, but today I'm wearing false eyelashes, which feels so weird, by the way. My sister got me these from, I think it was like the Walgreens like collection, the Snow White collection that they had, and these are the Ardell, I don't know, the Snow White ones, and I'm wearing the 333s in black. I don't know, I like never wear false eyelashes. It kind of feels really weird, honestly, but I don't know, it definitely adds a lot of volume, so I'm enjoying feeling like Snow White today. So the cool thing about this collab is that it's not just going to be a show you these polishes and talk about them, but we also did a nail art inspired by our princess. So if you want to see the nail art that I did, definitely stay tuned to the end of the video. Maybe put a picture right here if you want to see how I did that. But yeah, it was just so much fun. I got so into this. I don't know what it is about Snow White that like really, I don't know. She's just always been my favorite since I was a little girl. I don't know if there's anything necessarily that special about her. She's just always been my favorite. I don't know. Maybe I can relate to her. I don't know. I have no idea, but she's always been my favorite. And so this was really fun to kind of like pick colors that I think would suit her. I don't know. And as you can see, I've tried to decorate a little bit. I've got like these Snow White stickers, and I've got I got this, my 18th birthday was a Snow White themed birthday, and Michael got me this 2-disc DVD set a long ass time ago. Like, I was 18 a long time ago. Anyways, I'm now gonna get into the polish. Hopefully this video isn't too long, but you never know with me. So I'm not necessarily the most creative person in the world, so a lot of these polishes come from, like, the inspiration comes from the outfits that the characters are wearing. Most of these are just for Snow White, but then I have 2 other characters that I just wanted to talk about a little bit. The first and probably most important part, in my opinion, about Snow White's look is the intense cobalt, like, blam kind of blue. And I couldn't pick, so we have a few different options. A lot of these are like, you know, you get 2 or 3 different color options in each of the categories. But her bodice of her dress is that beautiful, like, cobalt or cerulean. I'm really not sure which one you would call it, but it's like that beautiful blam kind of blue. So the first one I have to talk about is this Wet n Wild Mega Last. I absolutely love the brushes and the formulas on these. This is called Root of All Evil. This is like a cobalt blue, shimmery, almost metallic kind of polish. It's just really nice. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just a really, really nice, beautiful blue. And I have a lot of like this metallic one, but this one's by far my favorite because the formula is amazing and it's like a brighter blue. It doesn't go navy, so I don't know, I just really love this one. Next is the cream option. I tried to pick like a cream and like a shimmer for each color category because like my doll, she has like a shimmery outfit going on, but like I have this, you know what, I'm gonna show you guys. A lot of the inspiration that I took wasn't really from the movie as much as it was from that poster up there. And then also I have, that's the case where my Barbie dolls sit. But yeah, that's the poster that I used. Yeah, there's Katniss and Mulan are also in there. So yeah, that's kind of where I took a lot of my inspiration, and a little bit from the movie also. But like this, she's wearing shimmer here, but she was wearing like all creams in that one. So I don't know. That's kind of my thought process. I'm like way too excited about this. I'm talking way too much. Anyways, the next one is the cream, and this is from Sinful Shine, and this is just the most beautiful. This color is so saturated. It's amazing. This is called Most Sinful. It's just a really beautiful blue. It's got a pretty good formula. I think 2 coats to be opaque. It's just so delicious. I just love this blue. Next is probably my favorite. I just love it. This is called Royal Wishes, and this is by Bonita, or Bonita Salon. This is so pretty. I'm not sure how available this is. I think this came out in the winter. I still see this sometimes at my Rite Aid, so maybe you'll be able to find it. I'm not really sure, and I don't know, maybe on the Bonita's website, I'm not sure. But this blue is really, really pretty. I have other blues that look like this, but this one has the best formula. 2 coats to be completely opaque, and it is just it's that, again, that blue that just gives me life. It's probably my second favorite shade in the entire world, like ever. My first, like my favorite is probably like an aqua blue. Next is like a cobalt, this. It's like my next favorite shade. It's so beautiful, and there's like little glass fleck shimmers in it. It's amazing. The shimmers are like a lighter blue and also a silver, I think, and it's just so pretty. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just gorgeous. Alright, the next color category is red. You gotta have red because she's got little pops of red in her sleeves, as you guys can see. She's got little pops of red, and then when she has her cape on, I think her cape is red also. I'm not the biggest fan of red, so this one was kind of a difficult color category for me to get into, but I do have a few reds that I do like. The first one for my cream is Zoya's Carmen. It's just a good formula, like cherry, not cherry, I made a little bit. It's like the perfect middle of the line red. It's just got a good formula. I'm not crazy about reds. I don't really have that many in my collection, and if I do, they're more like dark, like rich wine kind of colors. But this was the one that was closest to her cape. And it's got a really good formula. This is probably the red that I talk about the most. It's just a good one. Nothing crazy or special about it. It's just a good one. And when I saw this polish, well, I mean, I've had this for a long time, but when I was thinking about putting this collection together and I saw this polish, I was like, it has to go in my picks. It just has to. It just looks like a princess. And this is China Glaze Ruby Pumps. It's a like red jelly base with crap tons of really little tiny red glitters in it. It looks so shimmery and amazing, and it just looks like a princess. It just looks glitzy, and I don't know, I just love it. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but in nail art tutorial I will be using several of the polishes that I'm going to be talking about, so stay tuned for that. You gotta have ruby pumps in your life. If you're a nail polish hoarder and you don't have ruby pumps in your collection, you need to run out and get it like right away. Like, I hate saying things like that because it sounds ridiculous, but I don't think that your collection is complete until you have a bottle of ruby pumps. So that's just my opinion. Take it what you will, but yeah, my favorite red ever. Alright, the next color is probably the one that I was like the most excited about finding like the perfect shade, and that's yellow, because her dress is, there's a few examples of Snow White behind me. I definitely looked mostly at the poster up there for this inspiration, but in the movie also I kind of got some inspiration, but the yellow is like the most prominent part of her whole look, and I just love yellow, so I picked a couple for you. The first one definitely goes more in line with like the more cartoony version of her, you know, the more modern cartoony version, and this is China Glaze Lemon Fizz. This is just, I feel like this is like the perfect middle between a pastel yellow, I mean it is kind of pastel, but it's like pastel yellow and sunshine yellow made a baby, and it's just the perfect shade, I think, for her dress. This is my preferred Snow White dress color. And the formula, actually, this has gotten better over time. I've got this years ago, and the formula used to be really crappy and streaky, but over time it's gotten to be really nice. 2 coats to be opaque, and it's smooth, so I don't know if you'll have the same formula luck, but I really love this one, and the shade is just like perfect. But if you wanted to go for more of the movie version, this is Macaroon Swoon by Color Club. This is like the exact same shade of her dress in the movie, which is definitely more like toned down, more cream than yellow, you know? A lot of the colors in the movie are just, I mean, it was made in the 30s, so they're older, not as brilliant colors, but this is another really beautiful one. Formula's pretty good for a pastel yellow, 2 to 3 coats depending on your thickness. I usually do 2, and it's a really nice like pastel yellow. I wanted to use Revlon's Buttercup, but that's not available anymore, and it's not quite perfect in terms of shade, but I don't know. I don't know. This is a really good one. I mean, all of these are really good ones. I didn't pick any bad ones. Alright, the next color category, this one, when I was trying to come up with this color, like trying to find polishes for this color category, I really realized a big hole in my collection. Now, that's probably just the nail polish hoarder in me talking, but I really feel like I need more colors in this color category. Shimmery white is what we're talking about. And like, I could just use a plain white cream, but that's kind of boring, you know? When I think about Snow White, you know, if you say, you know, skin is white as snow, well, that's not really true because she's not that white. But snow sparkles and it shimmers and it's so pretty. I don't know. So I tried to find a few that kind of did that. I have like almost no shimmery whites in my collection. It was crazy. I pulled out a few that I do like though. This first one is Dandelion Around by China Glaze. This one's beautiful. It's not a stark white. It's a little bit more dull, a little bit leaning like ivory or cream. Not too much, but just a touch. And it's got like a beautiful silver shimmer in it. The only thing I hate about this is the formula kind of sucks butt. I don't really like the formula, so if I was going to use it, I would probably put a white, like a regular white down, and then put like one coat of this on top. You can get it opaque in about 3 coats on its own. It just, when I try to wear this on its own, it like never dries, and that's the only thing that kind of like bums me out about it. But Sej Vit should take care of your problem. I don't know, it's beautiful and I will keep it in my collection. I don't know. I'm not that big of a formula, I don't know what you call that. I don't really care that much, but in this case, it's just a little irritating. But anyways, the next one, this is a glitter topper that can give you like that sparkling snow type effect, whether you put it over white or over other colors. Over white, I like it, but it kind of makes the glitter, like the metallic glitter, kind of too prevalent in it. But this is a clear, oh my god, I didn't even tell you what this is. This is China Glaze's The Outer Edge. This has a clear base, and then it's got a bunch of teeny tiny like white matte glitters, and then also some like silver, like regular metallic glitters in there. But it's just like really finely milled and like really, I don't know, it looks cool. It definitely looks like a dusting of snow. I wish that it was opaque on its own, but that's the only thing. I mean, only for this purpose. I actually really like that it's a topper for most other purposes, but when I was going through my collection and not finding a shimmery white that really inspired me, yeah, you get what I'm saying. I think I need more shimmery whites in my collection, but those are the two that I kind of found and sort of liked. But if you guys know of any shimmery whites or glittery white colors like that you enjoy, definitely let me know, because I am in the market for one. Well, once I get money, then I will be in the market for one. Alright, so those were kind of like the main colors of Snow White's outfit. I kind of wish that I would have been more creative and more abstract with the way that I picked things, but at the same time, when you look at these polishes laid out on a table, you're like, wow, that's Snow White. So I don't know. But I'm going to talk about 2 other characters that kind of inspired me. Probably my other 2 favorite characters, which is Dopey and the Evil Queen. So for Dopey, he's wearing like a really, like an ugly green kind of big baggy shirt. It's like an olivey green kind of color. So I have 2 that I picked out for you. This first one is like the more cartoony version, the more modern version, and this is Prickly Pear by Color Club. This is from their new like summer collection, the Desert Valley or something like that collection. The formula is pretty good, 2 to 3 coats by itself. I don't know if I wouldn't necessarily put this over anything, so 3 coats or whatever, 2 to 3 coats depending on your thickness. I like this. I feel like this is a wearable kind of olivey lime kind of green. It's not really olive. It's like a lime green with like a little bit of, I don't know, it's difficult to explain. But I really enjoy this color. If you wanted to go for more of the movie version, the more classic, I guess, I don't know. I picked China Glaze's Budding Romance. It's a darker olive green. It's green, you know, but it's got a little bit of that olivey kind of off tone to it. I don't know, it just looks really cool. This one's another one about 2 to 3 coats to be that's that's the color that Dopey wears. I don't know. All right, next we have the Evil Queen. I had a really hard time picking, so I'm just gonna put all three of the ones that I kind of wanted to pick in here. This, again, I just kind of went with what she was wearing, but also this kind of purple is just kind of dark and vampy and a little bit, you know, evil. I mean, like, good, like, I love these colors, they're gorgeous, but you know what I mean, like, they have kind of that, they have an Evil Queen kind of vibe to them. The first one, I would say that this is more of like the movie version, sort of. This is China Glaze-Grape Pop, and it's like a dusty royal purple. Not super dusty, just a little bit of dustiness in there. And it's gorgeous. It's pretty. It's not my favorite out of the ones, but I wanted to show it to you guys because it's on the swatch, it definitely, you can see the Evil Queen. The other two I might like just a little bit more, but this is a good one. The two that I'm talking about, first I guess we'll just go with what I'm wearing right now. The first one is Orly Be Daring. I just think this is like an insanely beautiful purple. You can put it over white to make it just pop just a little bit more, but it's got a really amazing formula. It does not need to be put over white to get it to be pop, you know, to pop. There's no white on this manicure. I didn't use white this time, but it's just, it's really rich and vampy. This is from their Adrenaline Rush collection from this summer. It's really bright and it just, I don't know, it does something. And then the next one, this is from their summer collection last year actually, and this is that same idea. It's a really saturated, like, royal purple. If you put this over white, you can get it really bright looking, but it doesn't need to be layered over white. You can leave it by itself. Leave it kind of dark, and it still has that really vampy, sexy vibe to it. Oh yeah, this is called Saturated. It's just so inky and rich and saturated. Like, the name speaks for itself. It's just such a thick, rich color. I don't know how to explain it. Formula is really, really good. Again, another one that if you wanted to put it over a little bit of white, it can brighten it up a little bit, but it looks so good on its own too. So I love this. Alright guys, so that is it for the nail polish picks that I have for you for this Snow White collection. Stay tuned, there's going to be a nail art tutorial right now pretty much. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, so for this Snow White inspired nail design, I'm starting off with my base coat and colors already done just to save us some time. I'm wearing the Nailtiques Formula 2 as my base coat, which is a strengthening base coat, so just be aware it's not meant for long time wear. And then on my ring finger and thumb, I'm wearing Milani. I think it's just called White or something white something. Yeah, and I just have that on both the thumb and the ring finger. And then on all the other fingers, I have China Glaze's Lemon Fizz. I just love this polish so freaking much. It is so gorgeous. Alright, so the next step is stamping. You'll obviously need a stamper, scraper, and plate. I'm using plate W118 from Winstonia, and we're going to use the apple design. And using Sally Hansen Insta-Dry in the shade Rapid Red, we're just going to stamp and scrape that image. Eventually we'll scrape. There we go. And sorry, this is my first voiceover, guys. And we're just going to pick up that image with the small end of a Conad stamper and try and center it as close to center as we possibly can get. And it turned out pretty perfect, so I'm happy with that. Just cleaning off the image plate and the stamper. Probably didn't need to see that part, but whatever. And now we're just going to repeat these steps on the thumbnail. Again, just trying to like center it as well as we can. Next, we're going to take China Glaze-Ruby pumps, and we're going to use this to like fill in the apples and make them as glitzy and princessy as possible. I absolutely love this polish. It's my favorite red. Now we're going to take the smallest dotting tools that we can find, the tiniest little pinpricks of dotting tools, and we're going to use these to fill in the apple design. I'm just dabbing on some of Ruby pumps onto a stamping plate just because it makes a good surface to work on. And we will be using our dotting tool. And we're just going to swirl it in the polish a little bit and kind of using like a dabbing or stippling kind of motion, just very carefully and as detailed as you can, just fill in the apple. And I try to get a good amount of polish on the dotting tool so that you don't get any weird bald patches and it's kind of, you know, thick. Now we're just repeating that on the thumbnail and it's looking pretty good. Okay, the next step, we're going to need these paper reinforcer, like donut stickers or whatever you call these. And we'll need some striper nail art tape, just the really thin tape, and like a shimmery blue polish. I'm using this one by Bonita, and this is in the shade Royal Wishes. And it's so gorgeous, like, oh my god, it's like my favorite. And what we're going to do is kind of just lay the striping tape in like a straight line down the middle. Just kind of pushing it down. And then we're going to cut off the excess with these cuticle nippers. And just kind of press it down, make sure everything's all good. And this is kind of going to be mimicking the bodice of her dress. We're going to use these paper reinforcers. I forgot to show it on camera, but I kind of de-stickified them a little bit on the back of my hand so that they're not pulling up the polish. And just kind of making them in like this V shape on there. And then we're going to be taking our blue polish and filling the areas in. It's kind of a little bit on the sheer side, so I kind of just very messily is like dabbing everything on there just to make sure it's opaque. Trying to work quickly, so I'm not really caring about the mess. And then you want to take these stickers off as quick as possible because you want to get the straightest line possible, the cleanest line. So that's what I'm doing. And it's kind of messy, but whatever. You're going to want to try and stick these down as they have a tendency of coming up in the middle, so just try and press them down as well as you can. We're just repeating these steps for the other yellow nails and the last yellow nail. It's looking pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with it. And then we're just cleaning up because things got crazy because we were moving really fast. Now we're going to be taking the yellow and a like detail or striper brush, and I'm just going to be cleaning up some of those edges that I wasn't so happy with if they got a little bit wobbly or wonky. Just going to kind of straighten out the lines and perfectify it. Now I'm taking the top coat. I use Sèche Vite because it's fast drying and the brush is very, very soft, which I think makes it great for nail art because it doesn't smudge your design. It doesn't drag it or anything like that. So I really, really love it for stamping or any kind of nail art. And yeah, just capping my tip there, and we're pretty much done. I hope you guys enjoyed this design. Here's the final look. And do you guys think that it looks like Snow White? I mean, it was definitely inspired by Snow White. So, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Alright, guys. So, I just wanted to pop on here really quick. And just say that this was such a fun video to film, and I'm just so happy that I got to get to know Juanita better, and this, I don't know, this was just such a cool, fun idea. If you guys haven't already, go check out Juanita's channel and her video. She is amazing, and she definitely deserves more thumbs up, more subscribers, so give them to her, guys, because she's awesome. I cannot wait to see what her jasmine nail art and jasmine nail polish collection looks like. So yeah, go check out her channel right now, guys, and let me know what you guys thought of this video. And I love you guys so much. Bye. But I just had so much fun making it. Thank you so much to Juanita for letting me be a part of this. It was just so much fun. And I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Un momento, por favor. Don't pretend like you know Spanish, Hannah. Quick little posy poo. Look, guys, I'm totally wearing my Snow White shirt, too. I love this shirt so much. Oh my god, I love Snow White. It's a little bit of... It's a stupid obsession. Nail art tutorial, nail art tutorial, nail art tutorial. I can't even speak. I don't even know what I'm trying to do right now. Miles, stop it. No! Oh, I'm so crazy stressed out right now. There's so much going on in my life. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. I need to stop. This doll is so freaking old. It's ridiculous. Like, she's old. At my old apartment, she was just sitting, like, on the entertainment center for like 3 years straight, and she didn't move. So she's got like dust in her hair that I will never be able to get out of her hair. It's kind of gross. Babe? Babe! Michael! Michael!
What?
Just pause it for a second, okay? Somebody's in a shitty mood today. Alright guys, so that's it. That's